Talk about what you eat all day then.
I prefer yogurt. The Greek yogurt, I love it.
Okay, how
That's-
much?
What? Yogurt? You think that's all?
Usually one of the little cups.
Oh my gosh.
So just you eat one yogurt cup?
Yes,
That's all?
for breakfast.
So
I'm sorry, I just can't.
that is your breakfast. Then after that, what do you eat?
For lunch here lately, a salad.
Hey little Frugies, welcome back to My 600 Pound Life. Today we are going to watch Delana's journey. So the journey you're about to see is Delana's. Let's check it out. This is a short preview. I am not sure what happened there, but we will get into it, right? So, hi, I'm Freely. I'm a fruit-based nutritionist, and I'm here to help you stop binge eating and lose weight forever, permanently, without calorie restricting. So, if you want to check out my services, I do one-on-one coaching, and I also make personalized fruit-based meal plans. So check it out. There's a link in the description below. I also have a bunch of amazing ebooks and physical books, ones that I have signed as well that I can send out. Check them out. There's a link in the description below. So let's get into it, shall we? My 600 Pound Life, Delana's story. I have not seen this. I am really looking forward to it. Let's go. By the way, leave comments down below. Let's watch this together. Tell me how you feel about it. Tell me how you feel we can help her and help the audience who are, there's a lot of people watching her and also in a similar position. Right, so she was born in 1980. She is the same age as me, 43. I mean, it's impressive that she's actually got to that age. Let's just first acknowledge that. So is this some sort of trailer park home? I'm not sure. It's like a tiny big trailer park house. Oh, there's the dog. Sleeping with the dog again. I know there is actually a number of you who do this, and I know you want to continue doing that, and for sure, do what you feel you want to, but I do warn against sleeping with the dog, especially not letting the dog lick your face. There is a very easy parasite transfer. I spoke about it just briefly in a couple of episodes before, but you do you. If you want to do that, you can, but I don't think the frugivore, carnivore sleeping together is the best idea.
The first thought that I have when I open my eyes is, I made it to another day. I didn't die in my sleep.
Yeah. I mean, you would when you're like over 600 pounds, right? You'd be having that thought. And these beds are interesting, right? It's like a big, like a sofa kind of thing, sofa chair. I don't know. I guess it's about like a double size, it's standard Australian like double size bed, and you can put it up and down. That's quite handy.
Good morning.
Morning.
It's just like, do I really want to get up? Because it's so hard, it's so painful. Hey, puppy, gotta move. And I know as soon as I sit up that the pain is gonna start. And
Wow, her foot, her leg is just a solid kind of mass right to the foot. That does look painful.
and it's just the same way all day. Pain, pain, pain.
But not enough to change. Or maybe now she's going to. But, up to this point, not enough pain to make a change.
Your turn.
Once you stand up, you feel all the weight on your legs. I am very terrified of falling. I have gotten to where
So is the dog. The dog is terrified too.
I use an office chair in the house in order to be able to maneuver where I need to go. And I roll to the bathroom, and that's how I do it.
Well, that's a good idea. I mean, honestly, if you're in so much pain where you can't walk properly, yeah, rolling around on a chair is not a bad idea. But it's also making her more inactive, see? And the more inactive they get, the more the weight comes on. where is the sheet on the bed? Like, I don't know. We just, in Australia, we don't sleep directly onto the furniture. If that, maybe there is a sheet, I don't know. But anyway.
I'm very slow whenever it comes to moving around. It's not easy moving the weight around. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Can you come and put a towel on the side of the tub for me?
Yep.
And grab a washcloth.
Me and Delana's been married for 6 years. I think we have a very good relationship. Most cases, I really do feel like I'm her caretaker, not her husband. But when I see her in pain, and I can't take away the pain, that hurts me because I love her.
Because I love her. He said, I think we have a very good relationship. I don't like the way that he is and the way that she is, and the fact that he's probably feeding her, he's the feeder. That's not a good relationship. That's not a good dynamic, right? So, and him saying he loves her, yeah, well, are you feeding her then? It looks like it.
Makes me feel better to knowing she's feeling better.
Oh, yikes. Is that a bit of a, okay. We've got a little bit of a stain on the towel there, but look, I mean, that's the reality of being this size, right? You can't see everything that's going on, and you can't clean everything, you know, under the folds and all of that. So another reason not to.
I have to take a shower. I typically do not bathe every day. I typically bathe every other day. I'm unable to get in the tub.
Oh, wow, she is bigger than I thought. It's really, really massing from the waist kind of down, like just incredible. I can imagine how painful that would be.
I will sit on the side of the tub and use the shower head to wash my hair and my upper body. The most difficult part about taking a shower is getting under the folds of skin. I have folds of skin everywhere, places that you wouldn't even think you're supposed to have a fold of skin. I do know that a lot of it is the weight, but I also do have swelling in my legs.
You know, the swelling is from the weight as well. There's a lot of misunderstanding out there and a lot of excuses made. If you have the swelling, if you are as heavy as this lady is, and even not as heavy as she is, and you have the swelling as well, it's a result of the weight. They're going hand in hand. Like lipedema is fat, it's fat storage. So it's a result of the diet, and a lot of people don't want to accept that, but you need to come into reality about this in order to actually get rid of it completely.
And sometimes the folds are so swollen together that you can't even get your hand in between them. So I have a back scrubber brush that had a sponge on it that the sponge broke off of. So I will take a washcloth and a ponytail holder and make the washcloth stick on this little flat piece of wood so that I can get it between the folds of my skin.
I'm not sure what's going on with the quality of the video, but anyway, okay, she's getting it.
So I do try to get it clean. Getting out of the shower, I feel like my legs are going to give out. I don't try to take a shower without my husband here, just on the event that I do fall.
Yeah, I mean, because if she falls, it's going to be like a scene out of WALL-E. I'm not sure if you've seen that movie. It's like a cartoon, but it is like a very scary depiction of what the future could look like if people keep going like this.
Here, take the cup. Hey, take the cup. Hello? Please remain stationary.
I definitely don't need to fall. Having EMS or somebody have to come to my assistance, that petrifies me. My legs ache after I'm done.
The hygiene factor is a real concern, hey? It's, oh.
Then I will typically get dressed. I have a little grabby tool that I use to pull my pants up because I can't bend over far enough to do so on my own.
She is a queen of tricks, at least. She had the chair, she's got a little, like, tool there.
Just to stand up long enough to pull my pants up. is excruciating.
And we're having a little bit of quality issue with the video, but let's have a look. Okay, so she's pulling the pants up.
After I finish getting dressed, I'm just ready for breakfast.
The little puppy's ready for breakfast too.
I'll have crispy bacon with sausages.
Have you noticed how many of these individuals are slamming down the menstruations, the unfertilized reproductive cycle of a chicken, the eggs? Big time slamming those down, it tells you something.
Biscuits and a cup of coffee. It's not the most healthy, but it's also not the worst because it's not a piece of chocolate cake. So...
That's the way she justifies eating rubbish for breakfast. It's not the worst. Yeah, sure, it can always be worse. Let's compare ourselves to people doing the best, not the worst.
that's the way I look at things right now.
All right, anything else?
No, thank you. Whenever
Oh yeah, so he claims that he loves her and look at what he's feeding her. I call bullshit on that. You do not love her. You love to feed her.
it's time to eat something yummy, I start to feel happy. It brings in the euphoria feeling because it takes me back to the happy part of my childhood.
I mean, we all love to eat food. These people are trying to put themselves in another category, like there's something special about them, and they just feel good when they eat food, and they've got a problem like that, and they just can't control it. No, you make this choice yourself. We all love to eat food. It's,
From the time I was 6 months old, I was raised by my first cousin, actually. There was some complications with my mother, and she had to sign me over to my cousin. Then, when I was 7, my biological mom came back into the picture. I was staying with my grandmother, which was her mother, for summer. My biological mom came home. She told me that we were gonna go get candy, me and my sister, and she took us in the car. She set my sister out about a couple miles down the road, and
what's happening with those teeth, by the way? Is there like a grill there? Looks like a whole lot of gold or something. I'm not sure.
home, and she kidnapped me. I was with her for the rest of that year. I remember going to school, and I was actually able to have a sleepover with some of the kids that I went to school with. And at one point, we had our own apartment. But there were times that my mom and I didn't have a place to stay. I don't know exactly why she brought me back, but she brought me back to my cousin.
Getting those biscuits in.
To my knowledge, there were no consequences for her. She just brought me back, and I didn't have any more contact with her until I was roughly 18. When my mom dropped me off, everybody was really excited and really happy, and I was overly excited to be home. My cousin's name is Marianne.
I mean, like, you're eating bacon, eggs, these biscuits. Tell me in the comments below, those of you in America, these biscuits, they have like butter and stuff in them, right? I feel like they're pretty bad. I'm not sure. It's like a scone maybe in England, in Australia.
Although to me, she's mom. She felt guilty because of what happened where I was taken from her. I missed an entire year.
But I mean, a lot of us have these stories in our past, like of varying degrees, right? So you can't just grab on, like just hang on to the past like it's your present. These individuals are procrastinating, like I've said before, with food. They're procrastinating with food rather than facing life, facing the challenges that life brings.
And so she just would give in to my every want to make me happy. There was always cakes, always cookies, always sweets. I didn't know to limit myself. I was a kid and it was offered to me. I would eat.
Yeah, that is bad. That is bad because she is a kid. She doesn't know. The parents are meant to be regulating the amount of food that is given.
It. It took me until middle school to figure out that I was overweight. The other kids started calling me fat. I felt like an outsider. And when you don't really have somebody that you can confide in school, it leaves you feeling alone. So I would just overindulge in brownies or cookies to solve the problems that are happening. I stayed that size for about 3 or 4.
Don't do that. Don't do that while you're eating and then you feed the carnivore, the carnivorous, omnivorous animal. Okay, don't do that because you're transferring the parasites effortlessly to your insides. And trust me, they can cause you problems. They really, really can. So don't do that.
For years. But then when I was 20, I got pregnant. But the father ended up being abusive. So I told him to hit the road. Then I ended up having our child. She ended up being a full-term stillborn. So it was one of the hardest moments in my entire life. I
Of course, that would be not nice. That would be not good at all.
turned to food. I remember staying up for probably 3 days straight. No sleep. All I did was eat. 3 days straight.
Just quickly, this video is sponsored by me and my books. And look, Delana could definitely eat all she cared for if she was choosing the right foods, like high-carb, fruit-based foods. Fruit, rice, pasta, potatoes. I talk about it all the time. And I just wanted to quickly show you my friend Jared's transformation on this lifestyle. He lost 240 pounds. Look at this transformation and listen to what he says.
It took me 9 months to go from 465 to about 220 pounds. I ate 100% fruits and vegetables. I'd say about 90% fruits, 10% vegetables.
This is another amazing transformation by my friend Nadia, who I'm still in contact with today. She has kept the weight off for, I think it's like over 10 years now. And this is her before photos, video, and you can see she has a bit of cushion for the pushing. And just wait and see her after shot because it is absolutely amazing. Look at that. She completely transformed on a fruit-based diet. She loves the carbs. She loves the fruit. Change your life today. Check out the books. There's a link in the description below.
I had met a gentleman who didn't think that my weight was an issue. And I ended up getting pregnant with his child. We got married.
Yeah, she met an enabler. She met a feeder. And she got pregnant with his child.
And I had a perfectly healthy
She looks so young there. Hang on, how old is she? I might have just missed that.
baby boy. Shortly after that, he decided that he wanted a divorce and that he was going to take our son. And I didn't have an attorney and I lost custody of my son, Lee. It devastated.
I mean, how as a mum do you just lose custody unless you are not able to provide for your child? It does not sound right to me that the child is just taken away so easily like that. But you can let me know in the comments below. Something, maybe we're not getting the full story.
Devastated me, which caused me to turn to food again. Food has been a vicious cycle in my life that I wanted to change. I actually started a weight management program because I realized being obese was only going to cause me more problems.
A weight management program sounds like a concern. It sounds like calorie restriction, sounds like low carb. You know the drill. It doesn't work. It's unsustainable. You need something that is sustainable. That's why a fruit-based high-carb diet is amazing because it's actually sustainable. It's actually your taste buds change every couple of weeks to get a new set of taste buds, and then you start to crave the good stuff in time. So it's a process, yes, but it is amazing long-term, and the results are fantastic.
A year after my divorce was final, I got remarried and had my daughter, Savannah. And everything was perfect until he became abusive. I said, oh, hell no. I don't play that.
Hang on, did she have another child with another man?
Savannah. A year after I realized being obese was only going to cause me more problems. A year after my divorce was final, I got remarried and had my daughter, Savannah.
Wow, so she's up to child number 3 with a new partner. Yeah, maybe that was not the best idea, maybe not.
And everything was perfect until he became abusive. I said, oh, hell no. I don't play that. I am not a victim. I'm a survivor. Got sole custody, got divorced, did all that fun stuff. Then I was single, living by myself with my daughter. She lived with me until she was about 12 years old. And then we had an argument and she stormed off to live with my brother. My daughter's
Wow, at only 12?
19 years old. She has not moved back home as she's embarrassed of how overweight I am. I moved.
Well, I don't blame her. She, it's normal to feel embarrassed about weight like that, especially if you're not doing something about it. The daughter's probably frustrated. She's like, why are you not trying to change? Hopefully she does now, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I can understand where the daughter is coming from, because she doesn't want to have to care for her mother either, right? To be like, it's such a burden. Such a burden.
Moved and was living on my own at that point. And I decided to try online dating because why not? It's the thing to do. I wasn't looking for a
It's the thing to do. Did you have another baby?
hookup, but I wasn't expecting to meet the love of my life. I clicked on James because he was cute in the picture that I saw.
I didn't care about her being overweight. I loved her face and I loved her personality.
That's a problem. You should care if she is overweight. Being overweight and obese, let's get it straight here, morbidly obese now, is not healthy, right? Don't you care about her health? Don't you care about her as a fellow human being and want her to improve? You know what I'm saying? They should be caring.
Our first date was actually a breakfast date because we both worked nights. So it was kind of like it worked out.
Bonding over breakfast. I can imagine these two.
And then the next day we went out to lunch. And a couple of days later we went out again. And it just kept happening. We just decided to keep going out.
I mean, I'm happy for them. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy for them, but I don't think these people realize the seriousness of like her situation. He's also getting huge himself, and the consequences and the burden on society, on the rest of the community, the whole thing, right? They can become very delusional.
During this little relationship time thingy, I ended up getting an infection in my leg. The infection caused a really big scab on my leg. The doctor thought that it was Rocky Mountain spotted fever from a tick bite. So I was in the hospital for 5 days. James was there by my side, even though we had only been dating about a month. The doctor said that I would need somebody there to help take care of me at home.
See, in just a month, that's what he had to face straight away. Her with this issue related to her weight. I know they said some tick thing or something like that, but you shouldn't react like that to a tick. So straight up, he's faced with those health concerns.
I was pretty much, there to help her and everything. And I kind of never left after that. I decided I'd move in with her at that point.
Wow.
So, not the exact way we wanted to start a relationship, but hey, we got married in Black Mountain, North Carolina, right on the Lake Tomahawk, and we're happy 7 years later.
I am glad she doesn't have someone abusing her, right? This is awesome, of course. But then at the same time, you think about the whole feeding thing. And what sort of relationship is that where you are feeding your partner who is already very, very unhealthy, very obese, and you're feeding her junk food? That is a form of abuse.
So are you about ready for lunch? Are you getting hungry?
Getting there. What are we thinking? Fast food?
Yeah. Do you want to text me what you want so that way I can
What are we thinking? Fast food?
just let them know?
Yep.
The problem is that I'm unable to move enough to help do anything anymore. To move enough to like get the fast food even.
When we first met, I mean, she was still a big lady, but she was mobile. She had her own car. She was able to do stuff. We'd take trips to Florida and things like that and just driving around. I miss being able to go do stuff with her.
You miss that, but in the meantime, you are actually laying on the body fat continuously with the junk that you're feeding her. Bro, what? How can you not make this simple connection?
I mean, now we can't do that because she could not get into the vehicle. And it has me worried because I'm scared I'm going to lose her.
Yeah, and you'll be partly to blame.
Yeah, it was that. Come here, boys, back up. I never leave.
I'm sorry, I have no pity for these feeders. They are the worst.
The house, the number one factor is it's just difficult. If I don't have to do it, I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it.
Don't I got smell fries? Our relationship's pretty much me being an enabler to whatever she wants. That's what you wanted.
Thank you.
We've had a few conversations about what's going on, but every time we've tried something, should do it for a week and then give up on it.
Yeah, but what are you actually feeding her? And what are you feeding yourself? If you really care, if you really loved her like you claim you do, then you will actually be the example. You'll get yourself healthy through that love that you have for her. That will motivate you to get yourself healthy, be the example, and show her. But he doesn't. He doesn't actually really love her like he says.
And pretty much that's my fault too, because I just let her get away with it. You think you're gonna be able to do it? Give up those sweets?
Yes.
Don't worry about giving up the sweets, please. Don't worry about giving up sugar. Eat all the sugar. The sugar doesn't make you fat. You heard it here first. Candy is not making people fat. It's a fat component of the food, of the candy, of all of that junk that's making people fat.
I'm determined. Are you going to handle it if I'm skinnier?
Yeah.
You still going to love me if I'm skinnier?
Yep. Make my life whole.
Oh, interesting. Are you still going to love me if I'm skinnier? Yep.
A lot easier.
How?
I don't want to do everything.
Oh,
True. Brain freeze.
see how in denial she was there? When he's like, it's going to make my life easier or whatever he said. And she's like, how? Like, she was so surprised by that comment. And he's like, I'm not going to have to do everything all the time. And she's like, true. Just so much delusional behavior.
Think I'm going to take a nap.
Really?
Yes, really. And I guess whenever I get back up, I'll eat the rest.
Okay.
And so,
The life of a morbidly obese individual. I'm just going to take a nap. I mean, like, she's not working, obviously. The obesity crisis that America is facing is just seriously bad. Obesity is costing American taxpayers like $200 billion every year out of your pocket. $200 billion. It's incredible, you know, with the prescription medication, with the ambulance and the hospital visits. It all adds up big time. And not working, having more time off work, it's a real problem.
yep, it's gone. I'm done with being the way I am. I'm miserable, and I need to change.
We will see.
Hey, if we're going to the store, we need to go.
Okay. The best way I think to do this is to pull the van up to the back door. My legs feel like jello if I try to walk more than 5, 10, 15 foot. And I feel like I'm going to collapse.
Didn't she get to a stage where it became harder and she thought, hang on, I'm almost not able to work. I got to do something now. No, apparently not. She just let herself keep going.
Literally just collapse. But I like to try to walk to get around sometimes. It's one of those things where my brain is still in the function that I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. My body says, no, you can't. I physically cannot do the things that I used to do. This is scary.
You're fine.
Because the weight is just, it's overbearing. 1, 2.
If you go to fall, just sit down.
I mean, like, has she been out of the house? Like, how long has it been? Because getting down those 1, 2, 3, 4 steps is like a superhuman feat.
I don't got it. The ground's not level.
Oh, we can't do anything about the ground.
Well, just hold me. Why'd you park far away?
Wow. Wow.
Do what?
You parked far away.
What hurts me the most, she's always in pain, always
This guy annoys me a lot.
on the verge of tears. Sometimes it really does overwhelm me. Just laying up against the van.
I'm trying to sit.
Every time you feed her, you're contributing to this hell that she's going through. How much do you really love her? Not a lot, obviously.
If I were to fall at my weight and break a bone, I'd be done.
The feet are just about to like completely like burst, like a sausage kind of bursting open. You know, like the pressure on her skin is just huge.
And that petrifies me.
Is that easier?
No.
Oh, wow. Just infections and inflammation just all over the place.
I'm falling. 1, 2, 3. My shoes.
Just walking is going to kill her.
I knew that was gonna happen. Damn it! I hate my life and what I've become.
What can we do?
I don't know.
Can you crawl?
No.
I think this, like her saying she hates how she's become, and this kind of level of humiliation is actually good for her. And some of you may disagree, but I understand the psychology here with these individuals, and I've been training a lot of overweight people for a long, long time. This is good motivation for her to change. Okay, don't feel sorry for her. Sure, have empathy. I have empathy, but sympathy just keeps people where they're at. You want to help motivate them, and this sort of experience for her can be very, very motivating. So I'm glad she's going through this, as painful as it can be for her, because she's brought herself to this point.
My knees hurt.
I mean, and he can't pick her up either.
I've fallen and I can't get up. I feel like such an idiot.
Wow, that's just like, imagine getting to that point where you fall over and you just cannot get up. I mean, if he wasn't there, what's she going to do? The sun will come over, cook her in the sun. She will die, dehydrate, shrivel up, that's it. See, and now the burden that she is causing for others, they have to come and help because he can't get her up by herself.
Hey, no, but I'm here.
What can I do to help you?
Call the fire department.
Honey, we've got to do what's best for you.
Green County 911.
We need an ambulance. My daughter has fallen and we can't get her up.
Oh gosh. See, this is what I'm talking about the cost to the community, to taxpayers. With now calling like the fire, like 911, getting an ambulance and maybe the fire department out. It's a lot of manpower. It's a lot of resources for one individual because they didn't take care of themselves.
Is she injured at all?
No, I'm fine. I just can't get up.
She's 600 pounds.
Okay, we're gonna get them out there just as soon as we can.
Okay, well, we're gonna need plenty of help. Thank you. They'll be here soon.
And Mum's about 300 pounds too.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. It's time to get help.
Let her feel the pain. Let her feel the embarrassment, the humiliation, the discomfort. Let her feel it and let it motivate her.
Hi.
Mother.
Hi.
Okay.
We're gonna try to get working sheet under her and just, I guess, just stand her up, see if that works.
This is embarrassing.
Gotta make sure somebody's in front of her foot so
I counted at least 6 people here.
it'll help her stand up.
Just hang on to them, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'm on somebody's foot. I'm sorry.
Imagine getting like the full team out here, like with the fire department and everything, just to get you off the ground. That's a huge, huge resource waste.
I just need to get to the steps. Okay, that's what I need.
There you go.
Bandit, go. 1, 2, 3. Damn it, 2 more steps. 1, 2. I gotta lift it. 1, 2. I can't lift my leg. Move! Please, dog, move!
She's got to get to Dr. Now ASAP, but we know Dr. Now is going to put her on, starvation.
Ow!
I don't know what her pain threshold is either. You know, people have different pain thresholds.
Oh my God, my knee! My knee is being pushed into the damn foot. Ow! Damn it.
You can take a hole right there, and it's a whole lot, steps a whole lot smaller right there than it one of these.
Got a
Here's the
hammer?
wheelchair. Try not to go so fast, I'm pushing too. Because I'm trying to fall out.
I'm sorry, but sometimes it's hard to know whether to laugh or cry in these situations. It's just so overwhelming. It's really just next level. Hard to even just get my head around it.
I know there was a rock back there, so just be careful.
Oh, we passed it.
Okay.
Do you want to get one of these?
You're good?
Yep. 2, 3.
I'm sliding. I'm sliding. Completely sliding.
Hang on a second.
I'm trying. Okay. Oh, God.
You're on the porch. Another breath now.
Good people helping her. Good people.
Rick's all
Okay. Further up.
You're there.
Ow.
All right,
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. You back.
She obviously has not left the house for a long time. She just left it for like TLC to go to the grocery store or something. I think that's what happened here, but she's not going.
Back up. You back up.
Yes.
I got this part.
Yes, ma'am. I mean,
Level ground I can move on. You guys are totally awesome.
We're gonna go.
Thank you.
You need anything, just call.
Thank you. Go save somebody else. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.
you too.
Well, hopefully this is motivation for her to change.
So today we are headed to Houston because I made myself an appointment to meet with Dr. Now. And that's in just a couple of days. For the last month, since my horrible fall outside my house, I've been trying to jumpstart my own weight loss. And I'm pretty sure it's been working because I feel better already. We got this.
Well, good. She's making an effort already. Good.
We got this. I feel great about the trip. I mean, I'm still nervous and scared about it. I haven't been on a road trip in a very long time. I'm excited, extremely excited, because I'm going to see Dr. Now, which is something that's been a long time coming. Guess what?
What?
One butt cheek's in. One and a half.
1.5 fat chicks are in.
Just gotta get my damn leg in. I can't bend it any.
Oh gosh, look at it. Look at it. It's just strangled. Her foot is strangled down there.
Further. Production.
Do you love what you created now, bro? He looks like he's got bigger, right? He is heading for a Dr. Now appointment too.
Okay, I'm in.
Okay.
Now I just need the rest in the car and go.
So she's actually sitting up. The other ones like roll into the back. Well, I guess that's a plus for a start.
And you. So it's going to be a very long road trip. Today, it's going to be roughly 7-hour drive. Tomorrow, it's going to be 6.5, 7-hour drive. Seems a little daunting.
I'm worried about what they're going to eat on the trip.
Vehicle-wise, I think there's not going to be any issues. That we got it figured out. It's been running perfectly fine. I don't have any concerns about making it there in time or anything
Better than Crystal, hey? Getting broken down halfway.
like that. And I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this. Oh my.
What? James and Delana's van broke down 50 miles into the trip. I wonder if it's the weight. I wonder. Here she is saying we're fine, the car's going to be great.
Oh my God.
All those lights are back on again.
We are stuck in the middle of the road.
The camera crew broke their own rule of never intervening to push James and Delana. Wow. Like, just the problems of being this weight, right? I'm convinced this happened because of her weight in the car.
You're gonna have to slam the brake. Did it overheat or anything?
Nope, it just stopped. Not the same problem, we just got fixed.
But we are.
What's she crying about now?
I don't know what to do for me.
I mean, I feel like normal everyday problems, like, well, they do. They stress these individuals out so much because they're just already so overwhelmed.
Here. This is the whole issue we were having whenever we got it fixed.
Well, something we can do is take the battery cables off and touch them together for just a second, and that'll erase the computer memory and it'll learn over, and that may get you back to normal driving.
Thank you.
Okay, start it up now. Let's see if anything's changed. What we'll do is when I get my truck and everybody's ready, I'll pull out and block the lane, and then you guys can pull out.
Okay. Nope, she's doing it again.
She's already doing it.
I also feel like these individuals, they're looking after their stuff, as in cars, generally less well. You see their bedrooms, you see their house, it's not looking good because they're not even looking after themselves well. So how are they going to extend that caring to material possessions?
Make it to Houston.
Just keep your blinkers on and keep going as much as you can.
Maybe TLC tampered with the car to add some more drama.
Hi, good, and you? Kind of freaking out.
Anyway, let's move on because, yeah, we know she broke down, so. So they reached Houston in a rental car that was gifted to them, probably by My 600 Pound Life.
We got this.
Okay, I
Let's
love
do
you.
it. Come on.
I love you.
I love you too.
Can you believe we're here?
You know, we're not officially here until I shake his hand, right?
You want to get your leg out?
She's in the back. I thought when I didn't see her in the back, I got confused. I'm used to them being in the back, and she's in the back.
First. Good job.
She is walking.
Oh.
If you'll just leave that, we'll grab that in a second.
Okay.
As soon as I get set. I'm not looking forward to getting on a scale.
I'm so confused how she fell over before and couldn't get up. Like, she seemed to have real trouble walking before, but now she's walking fine.
Because I hate seeing how high that number gets each time. So I've avoided it for a long time now. The last time I weighed, I was still in the 500s.
You okay?
Nervous. Anxious. Delana? I'm glad I made it here on my feet, but this is rough. I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I'm so nervous. Especially about seeing my weight. But also about what Dr. Now's gonna say.
I'll have you stand on the scale when it zeroes out. Whenever you're ready.
I think I'd be
The anticipation is killing me.
maybe in the upper 500s, but I'm terrified to find out the truth. No matter what it is, I know I have to do this.
Whoa, she's like upper 500s. Hello? No, just a little bit more.
Holy I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm almost in the upper 600s.
So it's actually kind of down the hall to the right.
Okay. To the right?
I'm gonna let the doctor know that you're ready.
Okay.
They all seem to be so shocked at their weight, but it's like, can't you feel your body? But I guess they just get used to living in that body.
With the doors open.
I'm just shocked and embarrassed that I let it get to this point.
Yeah, you should be.
It's definitely higher than I expected. I've got to get better. Just got to do better. Period. He shouldn't have to take care of me just because I let myself go and weigh as much as I do.
I love that level of self-awareness. That is great. I'm not sure whether she's a big talker though at this point, or whether she's a doer. You know, there's a lot of lip service, but that is so awesome to hear her say that.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Good, and you?
Hello, how y'all doing?
Good. All right, well, you must be Delana.
Yes, sir.
How was your trip down here?
Adventuresome.
What do you mean?
We broke down in 4-lane traffic.
So how's your car now?
I don't know, it's at the shop.
So that explains your rescheduling. How many days it took you to get down here?
Just two, yeah.
Okay, so let's talk first about your eating habits and your weight. What do you do all day? What do you do with your routine from the time you wake up till you go to bed?
Nothing.
There you go. Nothing. Nothing.
Obviously, you eat.
Well, yeah, but
I mean, well, yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
Gotcha.
What do you mean? And you just left that out conveniently. It's just nothing. So let's talk about what you eat all day then.
I prefer yogurt. The Greek yogurt, I love it.
Okay, how much?
What? Yogurt? You think that's all?
Usually one of the little cups.
Oh my gosh. She's honestly trying to tell Doctor now that she just likes little cups of yogurt.
I started buying the cups because they're portioned,
Okay.
right?
So just eat one yogurt cup?
Yes.
That's all?
For breakfast.
So
I'm sorry, I just can't.
that is your breakfast. Then after that, what do you eat?
For lunch here lately, a salad.
She's eating, folks, she's eating yogurt, and she's eating a baby yogurt for breakfast, and then a salad for lunch. That's how she got to 646 pounds.
Here lately, what then? That's about 2 days?
No. You can ask him. We cleaned out our pantry and gave it to the kids next door.
Okay,
That is not a good idea. That's terrible. Don't give that rubbish to the children of the world.
so that is salad and yogurt, and what do you drink for lunch?
I try to go with water. Sometimes I'll have like tea, but it's the unsweet tea.
Okay.
And then for
This woman is in like full denial mode right now.
like dinner, I'll do usually chicken of some sort, a white meat chicken or pork, just a white meat.
Okay, any snack in between?
No.
That almost sounds too good to be true. So if that is your current diet, you should have lost a lot. So you put the math together today, your BMI is 111. And this is very dangerous BMI to be at. And normal BMI is 18 to 25. Yours is over 100. 111 is one of the highest BMI we've seen. So your situation needs to change now. And the only thing that's going to do that is you eat less.
Correct.
So I'm going to...
If you eat less. I wish he called her out on that the salad, water, yogurt. Seriously, must have been doing for one day.
I give you a 1,200 calorie, low carb, high protein diet that will help you do that. If you show me you can do that, then weight loss surgery is going to be an option for you. But
This is so sad, Doctor. Now, don't get them on this semi-starvation diet of 1,200 calories. Her basal metabolic rate is going to be like over 5,500 just lying on the bed. She's burning like 5,500 just to keep this mass alive. So you can imagine when she is starving, when she doesn't feel satisfied, then she's going to end up binging. She'll end up binging. Yes, okay, sometimes they can keep it going for a little bit, but long term, they end up just gaining it all back, and a lot of these individuals die early and painfully. And carbs are our friend.
doing weight loss surgery on somebody at your BMI is very risky. Right now, you need to work hard if you want that to be an option, okay? So you're an able guy that she's gonna try to eat healthy, and you're gonna bring her all the high calorie food. So
yesterday she was so
I love that he just called him out then. I think he did.
she was so stressed out about the van and everything that I gave in and got her a candy bar.
Stressed out in treatment for that is candy bar.
I was in the car with her for 10 hours yesterday.
See, so it's about him. He does this because of how he feels, right? It's basically like putting like a dummy in her mouth, in a baby's mouth, right? To shut her up, to stop her. He feeds her just to stop her from basically annoying him. And like he was just honest then. I was in the car with her for, this many hours.
That justified helping kill her and give her something unhealthy.
She wasn't as mean.
That is just a justification to make bad choices. So don't convince yourself that you need that.
It's getting harder and harder to understand Dr. Now. It really, really is. Anyway, so I think he said something about like, yeah, he's feeding her to death.
Don't. So today I'm going to bring you some written instruction out, and I'm going to give you also some exercise plan that I want you to do on daily basis.
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you stick to eating 1,200 calories.
She's a real crier, this one, I've noticed. She cries quite easily. She's probably used to getting what she wants and not having too much challenge in life. She's not very hard, you know. You need to harden up in this world or it's going to be very painful.
High protein, low carb diet, when you're 600 pounds, you can easily lose 50, 60 pounds in 1 month. But the goal I'm going to give you is to just lose 50 pounds in 2 months. So that should be very easy for you if you make the changes you need. So in 2 months, we'll see how you're doing.
Yes, sir.
If you don't have a reliable means of transportation, we're going to do your 2 months follow-up back home for you at local clinic. What needs to happen is you show me you're willing to make the changes. If you do that, then we will move ahead with you and do your weight loss surgery. And so I'll go get some stuff for you and bring it to you and explain to you what to do with it.
I have an app that I've been using. It's free.
She puts in her calories every day.
Okay, do me a favor.
Yes, sir.
Delete that freaking app, okay?
Delete the freaking app?
Because this is when you get yourself in trouble. So forget about the app, okay?
I delete it.
The diet is very simple. I'm going to give it to you, okay?
Yeah, it's very simple. Just starve yourself, dehydrate yourself, lose a lot of water weight, and yeah, you'll weigh less.
All right, I'll be right back.
Yes, sir.
So what do you think?
The anxiousness is gone. I think I'm more excited. I mean, he didn't officially say that I'm in the program, but he also didn't officially say I'm not in the program.
Yeah. Think you can do it, though?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do it.
Delana may be a really tough challenge because right at the start, she's telling me that she has made healthy changes and she's eating better. But when pushed about her choices more specifically, it is clear that's not the case. So she convinces herself that she's trying to do better and she's improving her habits, but she's not doing nearly as well as she thinks. So that coupled with unhealthy dynamics she has with her husband, where they both use a stressful situation in their life to justify unhealthy habits together. That makes her situation one that's not going to be easy to change unless she's serious about doing what she needs and following the direction I'm going to give her. All right, so
We don't need to see this bit because this is this 1,200 calorie starvation diet, so we move on. This is month 2, okay?
Class is done and I can't move. My dogs are on me. I think I still have yogurt, don't I?
Yeah.
Okay. The last month has been pretty tough.
I mean, don't eat yogurt. It's just like so fatty and it's not like a high carbohydrate healthy, obviously. Yeah, we're not about the carbs in this show.
Our car's still in the shop, but the auto shop let us keep the rental car, and that was really nice of them.
How often does that bed, that couch thing get cleaned? That's what I want to know. It's not looking good.
I started Dr. Now's diet, and I've been doing the exercises too. I plan on using the chair to make it more mobile for myself. I have been trying to go without the chair. The way I see it, it's better to just be more stable than to fall and bust my booty.
That's great. That's a great start.
So I'm trying to do the squats, the up and down in the chair, whatever I possibly can to help burn off the calories.
I mean, that's tiny little yogurt box. Do you think that's really going to satisfy her?
I know that I'm not consuming more than 1,200 calories a day, but I need to make sure that I'm burning off more than 1,200 calories a day.
Like seriously, I mean, her existing, like I said, her basal metabolic rate is going to be over 5,500.
Thank you, baby.
Yep.
James has been helping me make the changes I need. And after talking about it, we decided we're just gonna bite the bullet and move to Houston as soon as possible to show Dr. Now how dedicated I am. I'm gonna leave it as a surprise. So hopefully I'll knock his socks off at my next appointment with my overall weight loss. This will help ensure that I get my approval.
Yeah, doing that's better than nothing. Doing that's better than nothing. It's better if she could get the arm above her head and not bother with the cans.
Lately,
We didn't see much of her eating, did we? We only saw that one breakfast.
life has been pretty stressful. The car still isn't fixed, and now it's starting to hold us up in terms of moving to Houston. On top of that, we haven't found a place yet either. It's been harder than expected, but we're still working on it.
Well, how did you sleep?
I did miss a checkup with Dr. Now, and I feel bad about that. I wanted to surprise him by moving down there, and that fell through, obviously. And now his office set up a video call with him. And I'm a little bit nervous that he's going to be mad at me for being delinquent.
Why?
You want to go grab the laptop for me?
Yep.
But that's when she should have gone and grabbed the laptop, even though he needs exercise too. Look at him, he's having trouble getting up himself. I mean, these people are in their 40s. They should be really, it's around the prime of your life.
Thank you. Glad you remembered the table. I forgot. There you go. Oh, you got to sit by me.
What?
You're going to want to see you too.
No, we ain't.
Why are you scared?
Are you still bringing her food?
So many of these men have this gut where it's really high. It's sitting quite high like this. It just, so much like gas and inflammation and fat tissue just sitting there. Hard to carry that around too.
He will, won't he? Right?
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Hi.
So what's going on with you, Delana? You missed your appointment at the local clinic a month ago, and I haven't heard from you. This has been 40 days since when your appointment was scheduled for.
Has it?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, the reason that we're doing it virtually is because my van is still in the shop.
So that van, what's wrong with it?
We don't know exactly. I believe it's a sensor of some sort.
What, it's been like 2 months or something, the van's been in there.
But they're working on it, so we don't know exactly.
You couldn't call to tell me that?
Well, yes. My plan was to be there this appointment, but he wasn't able to get the part in or something.
So right now you're telling me you're trapped at home until your van is fixed?
Correct.
All right, so when do you think your van will be fixed?
Hopefully within the week.
Okay. So if we schedule your appointment at a local clinic for 2 weeks from now, your van will be fixed and you can go to that.
That is my plan.
Okay. So I'm going to set another appointment with you for 2 weeks from now. And you need to have lost 50 pounds still. So you think you can do that and make it to that appointment?
I can do that, yeah.
All right, if you need anything, give me a call. Otherwise, we will talk after you get your weight check. And I hope to see you make it this time.
Yes, sir.
We will see. We will see if she loses a 50.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Bye. You okay, babe?
Yep.
All right. So today, I'm going to a local clinic to weigh in. And I'm nervous to find out how much I've lost. And I think I lost a bunch, but I'm not really sure. Oh, there.
Where?
Right there. Park in the handicap.
Park it in the handicap. This is another thing. See, my dad actually has one leg, and he needs these handicap spots because he has one leg. He genuinely needs them. And these individuals are taking those spots like they have a legit disability when it really isn't. Like, she could take the one behind there. Like, you can see the one behind. She could take that one and walk that little bit extra because she's not truly disabled. Sure, you could say she's disabled by her obesity, but it's like, you're taking that disability spot for people who are genuinely disabled. It's a frustrating one. Well, at least she's not rolling out of the back.
Shoe fell off. Sorry, baby. Thank you. Walk her closer. Okay. Okay.
She may have lost a bit. I don't know. I can't tell yet.
Hi. Can I sit for a second? Sorry.
The sunflowers are nice.
You ready?
I think so.
Okay.
How far back is it?
It's just right here.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Follow me on in here and I'll help you. Okay.
At my last appointment, I was 646, and I'm supposed to have lost 50 pounds.
Okay, just step right in the middle.
So that would put me down to 596.
Okay. We got 651
She gained 5 pounds.
pounds. Okay, so 651 pounds. Yeah, be careful. There you go. Okay. I'll show you where to go.
Oh, well, she's obviously not doing his diet.
Next door to the left. Okay. Next one. The next one. Oh, there you go.
Sorry.
I guess it's all that salad and yogurt.
Good deal. Sorry.
Okay.
Hi, Delana.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing okay. How about you?
Good, thank you.
What did you weigh today?
651.
You gained 5 pounds. So you want to tell me why do you think that is?
I barely hit 1,200 calories a day, so I
Oh, damn. Yep. Dr. Now's coming down on you.
don't understand I know what the scale says. I do understand that, but I don't understand how it's continuing to go up whenever I'm not consuming as many calories.
You know, that's not the reality, okay? There is no way you're gonna gain weight if you are eating 1,200 calories a day. That is not.
Hang on one sec. Turning the fan off.
Not humanly possible that happen. You're eating 6,000 to 7,000 calories a day to maintain that weight.
No, sir. I have been trying to change my eating habits.
This is just argue with the scale.
I'm not trying to make excuses.
Argue with the scale.
It's because I know I messed up and I'm just trying to fix that.
So what is your plan at this point?
My plan is to come on down to Houston and do my best and lose the weight. Period.
Delana, if you want to take the risk and move to Houston, that's fine. But the reality is that you're not following the diet, okay? If you eat this, you're going to lose weight. So you want to take the...
Yeah, she's not following the diet. And it's one of these situations, like I've said before, it's frustrating because he's recommending something that is unrealistic for people of this size to try to follow. Yeah, some of them do follow it and they get results, but it's just like, it doesn't have to be this painful for them. But, you know, if she says, I'm going to commit to the diet, she should just do the stupid diet.
Chance and move that Houston, that will be pointless unless you start to make the choices you need to change your life.
Right.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
So if you lose 55 pounds to cover the goal line.
Sorry, we're having a little bit of a video issue here. Quality issue.
It won't matter if you're in Houston, if you move here, because we're not going to move ahead with you.
Okay.
If you need anything, you may call. I hope we'll see you in 2 months.
Yes, sir.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.
She's obviously not taking it seriously at this point.
I have done everything that I know to do to cut back. I don't understand how I'm gaining weight.
She's really in denial, this one, and he knows what he's doing. He's feeding her, she's feeding her. Nothing changed.
I do understand that it's my fault. I know that it's something that I'm doing.
She knows she's not just eating yogurt, salad, and water. Come on. There's so much crying here, so much crying and so little action.
Yeah, I know I'm the only one that can fix it. So, moving forward, the only thing I can do is focus more on what I put into my body. Liquid, as far as drinks, food, what have you. And just keep...
She would be better off just doing a smoothie diet. Just do banana smoothies for the next couple of months. She would get in shape. Well, she would, obviously, you know, it'd be a good bit of progress for her.
Keep track of the calories and everything closer so that I don't... so that I can get it down. Because I've got to do something.
You're talking a lot. You're talking a lot. We want to see the action. Let's go. Mom 6, here we go.
Is it hot out there?
There's no way you can get...
I mean, he's struggling himself to, like, just do normal, everyday tasks.
In the back of the truck, is there? I need some help getting that stuff moved around. There's not a whole lot of heavy lifting, it's just stuff moving around in the truck while it's already there.
If I wasn't afraid of heights and then my weight and then going ka-thunk on my booty again, maybe Mara could help. She's a...
Yeah, I mean, see, that's a problem. Like, she can't even help with everyday tasks. She's a burden.
little on the lighter side compared to me. It's been a couple of weeks since my last weigh-in, and I've been eating less and less in order to get that weight off of me. It feels like I'm barely eating at all now. And whenever he comes in and asks if I can assist with being in the U-Haul or something like that, it's devastating that I can't. A few years ago, I would have been out there right with him, like literally lifting this stuff, putting it in the U-Haul, no problem.
I don't know about that a few years ago.
Get this while you're up there, Aaron.
She might need this. But there's good news because we have our place in Houston all lined up. And we're packing up to get ready to move, which it looks like James is even going to be able to transfer his job to Houston.
I got your medicine and your lotion and stuff.
Oh, thank you. I forgot about that stuff. Okay. Sharon, my biological mom, she's going to drive the movie van, which is a big help. Because neither me or James have ever done that before. But Mom has, and she's cool with helping.
Her mum is really big too, and it's amazing that she's got to that age and still at that size and still kicking.
It's still kicking my butt. Okay. You know, I'm here to support you every inch of the way. And if I felt like I could make the trip, you know I would. You know I've bust my butt to help you. But right now, I don't see how I can do it.
Everybody is just completely out of shape, so they can't just even drive. Like, what? Like, I don't know.
You know you can call me and FaceTime anytime. But this is just, I really thought I could do it. But I feel like, you know, I feel bad because can't do it. It's not that I don't want to do it, it's that I physically can't do it. I just don't feel good. But I hope you...
She physically can't do it. She doesn't feel good. You can see her weight is a big issue for her. So the whole family is dysfunctional because of the weight, because of the obesity.
Find somebody that'll help you do it. I'm saying you could get in the truck because it's got a big seat.
She can't get up in the U-Haul.
Maybe with the step stool.
I wouldn't even attempt it because I'd fall on my ass. And then I'd break a bone. And then I'd be in bed forever.
Like I said, I'm sorry. I've done the best I can. And I know that it's not going to be a good trip for me.
All right.
So. Okay. I'm going to go before it gets any worse. I love you, Delana. Love you, James.
You too.
Y'all take care.
Okay, so there's a bit of disappointment there. And she's crying again.
Out. She is not.
Oh gosh. This one is a real soft marshmallow. She won't get the results she wants unless she hardens up and realize that life throws challenges at you. Anyway, I think she's just been spending so much time inside. She hasn't been actually experiencing life. She's had someone who just brings everything to her all the time.
Not going to Houston at all. We have the U-Haul packed. We are ready to go. Please, I just need help.
Oh, Maureen. Okay.
Oh my God.
Is that Dr. Now on the other end?
Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. You have no clue. Do you know you are like literally the only person in the family that I've ever been able to depend on?
No, that's not Dr. Now. But like, see how she's burdening other people again?
Ever. Once my mom told me that she wasn't able to make it, I made a phone call to my brother, who lives in North Carolina. He takes care of my elderly mother, the one who adopted me. The one who's here is was my biological mom. With everything that's happening, he's volunteered to go ahead and...
Good. How are you going?
Good. Having fun?
You got dinner ready for us?
Yes.
I'm looking forward to it. Breadfruit.
See you soon.
See you soon.
And drive the U-Haul to Houston. I'll let you go. I love you. Bye.
So he is coming over. My daughter will be with him. So I am literally meeting my granddaughter for the first time
Wow, I bet TLC organized this.
the day that I'm leaving for Houston. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. I'm super grateful to get to meet her. But I'm heartbroken because I'm only meeting her for one time. Maybe an hour. And then that's it for a year.
Yeah, well, you have to think about your own behavior and how that's contributed to this situation, right? Because she said the daughter was uncomfortable with her weight, and I'm sure there's a lot more to it.
More. Come on in. Come here, boys. Come here. Hi. Pretty dress.
Hello.
Well, hello.
Hi.
Hi, sis.
Hi. How are you?
All right, how are you?
Good.
Love you.
Love you.
Hey, bud. How are you?
I'm good.
Long time no see.
Watch out.
Good, all right? Hey, Mando.
Want me to get up?
Hey, Mando. Bye, Mando.
Can I hold her? Is that okay?
Yeah. Have fun. She's gonna cry.
Mando.
You gotta fix her bone.
Yeah. This is what I was worried about. Yeah. I was worried about it.
And yet you're crying for more food, and yet you're spitting up. Boys.
Yeah, don't let the dog near the baby, please.
Look at him, he's shaking. What is this? Why
What's
did
the
you
matter,
bring a
Amanda?
tiny screaming alien?
Yeah.
I haven't seen my mom in 6 months. We had a really love-hate relationship whenever I was growing up. She wasn't really present in my life. From what I remember, my grandma, her adoptive mom, raised me, and she would just show up to be a mom whenever it was convenient for her.
Oh, I love that she's spilling the beans here.
Her weight has always had like a issue on our relationship because she would project her weight insecurities onto me, say, oh, don't do this, da-da-da-da-da, you'll end up being my size, and that gave me body dysmorphia, and I've struggled with eating disorders my whole life because of it.
Yeah, but you want your mum to tell you, hey, be careful, because you're heading that way yourself. So, I think that's good that she was telling her. Obviously, I wasn't in that relationship, but, you need a warning. You don't want to get to be the same as your mum.
Hey. We're not
I love you, Mom.
We don't do this head
Hopefully when you see me next time, I will be 3 people smaller.
Good.
3 people smaller.
Then you come see us.
Yes.
I love you.
Okay.
Seeing my grandbaby.
There's a lot of extra cushion for the pushing in that family. Wow.
It was awesome. There's not words to describe what it was like.
Okay, so we'll move it on from here because we're having a little bit of technical difficulties. Right, they're in the car now. Off to Houston, woo!
This whole time has been really stressful. But at this point, I just have to believe everything's gonna work out because everything has worked out so far.
I cannot believe the car is not fixed after how many months has it been? 4 months or something? This is strange.
Now that we're finally here, I can breathe a sigh of relief. And I'll be able to really start focusing on my diet and exercise to make sure that I'm ready for my next Dr. Now appointment.
We'll see, sister. We'll see if you actually talk a lot or you do something. We want to see that, right? They're moving in. Okay, right. This is a new place.
Calorie zone, thank you.
Someone's got to keep you on your toes.
I know. Well, he just got back, so let me let you go, okay, babe?
All right, I love you.
I love you too. I'll talk to you later.
What's he got in that bag?
All right, bye.
So even from Tennessee, she's driving at me to make sure I'm in the calorie. I guess that's one way to do it, huh?
Yep.
Since we've been down in Houston, I've been taking my diet really seriously because I need to be ready for Dr. Now at the next appointment in a couple of weeks. I called him and told him that we moved down here, and he set an appointment. So now I just have to make my goal by then because I have to move ahead and get the surgery. I can't mess this up. That's why I'm working this hard. And that's why I have so much anxiety. But I know I'm gonna.
That is just not going to be satisfying at all for her. Seriously, check out the recipes in my books. I've got over 100 recipes inside these books. Big books full of amazing information, rave reviews. There's a link in the description below. Stop starving yourself and start enjoying food. Don't worry about this low carb bull rubbish. You don't have to go low carb.
Be able to do it. I know I have to think positive.
Need the stool?
No. Today's the day that I'm headed into the clinic. It's just getting in to get the leverage that I needed. I have to hit this goal because my whole chance to get help and my whole life is really depending on the weight loss that I can show.
Well, she's moving better this time.
Delana?
At my last appointment, I was 651 pounds. Dr. Now told me to lose 55 pounds. So if I did that, I'll be 596 pounds or lower today.
Holy.
Yeah, she lost 73 pounds. Wow, I'm actually shocked. I'm shook.
Holy crap.
I'm very happy. Just the fact of being able to lose any makes you happy, but losing that amount is like over the moon ecstatic.
After seeing that weigh in, I am very proud of Delana for the hard work she has put in. I'm very excited to see what Dr. Now has to say today.
I really hope the doctor's happy with that because I want him to see how serious I am and know how important getting his help is to me.
Well, he should be pretty happy with that.
Hello, how y'all doing? Well, what changes did you make this time? This is the first time in 8 months I've seen you being able to lose weight, huh?
I proportioned.
Just portion control?
Yeah.
And hopefully
Sorry about the video quality. I don't know. It's just going like this.
eating only 2 or 3 times a day, right?
Yes.
And he's not trying to bring you some food to let you know that he loves you, right?
No.
All right.
He didn't look impressed. Dr. Now's having a little joke there. Hubby didn't look impressed.
So you think you can continue with this?
Yes.
Well, I'm proud of your progress.
Thank you.
And if you keep this up and lose another 40 pounds next month, you'll be ready for surgery.
Okay.
So I'm going to approve you for surgery, providing if you lose another 40 pounds.
Okay.
Okay? So
I mean, why don't they just continue on losing weight? You know, why do they have to get the surgery? But the whole problem is it's low carb and they'll bounce back and low calorie. It's, yeah.
If you lose that next one, and then we proceed with your surgery, and that's going to help you to lose more weight and be able to cope with the eating habit much easier.
Right.
Okay?
Yes.
Is that a good news for you?
Yes, it is.
Okay. How's your activity doing?
I've been doing your exercises. I walk around the house. I'm afraid of falling, so I don't do as much outside as I probably should, but I do still do inside.
Okay. All right, so this is positive changes you start making and turning around. But the problem is that you have BMI of 103, and that make it very risky for doing any kind of surgical procedure. So you have to continue losing weight. And if you lose another 40 pounds, I think that may put you in the less risk category. So I'm going to schedule you for doing some testing and make sure everything's okay. And see how we're going to proceed with that. But don't take this victory lap and go back to your old eating habit, okay? So, you got anything to help her with that?
I mean, she's worked hard. She really has. She's she's only eating pretty much 2 times a day. Even if she eats breakfast, she eats 80 calorie, no fat yogurt.
Yikes.
That's what she has for breakfast.
All right.
He's like proud of that, starving her.
And you're supporting her, right?
Yes, sir. I've been upset with her a little bit the last few days.
Why?
Because I didn't think she was taking it as serious as I thought she should be. But she proved me wrong.
So this is very positive. I was trying to convince yourself that you're never going to be able to do that, but you proved that you can turn around and make the changes, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, then stick with doing that, and if you lose that weight, then we proceed with your weight loss surgery. Okay?
All right.
Any
Okay. Okay, they're happy. They're happy. She's got there. We're gonna move on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We went a bit too far there. We don't need to see the surgery, but we can see the first bit here.
You're gonna be fine. Okay. How you do?
Still scared.
I know.
We are about to do the surgery, so I'm still rather nervous and excited and anxious and petrified, and I don't know what other emotions I can elaborate right now, but they're all there. I'm nervous that I won't wake up. I'm overweight. They're going to do operation. My heart may not be able to take it. Who knows?
She seems to have more of her weight on her lower half, though, which is going to be good for the operation, better.
Mistletoe here, mistletoe there for a hug and kiss before surgery.
Okay, let's go to after they do it, because we don't need to see that procedure, do we?
Both excited and scared. I'm excited because she's been working on this for a long time, and scared because anything could happen. I'm worried that something could go wrong and she might not wake up. So I'm hoping for the best today.
All right, we can move.
Wow, did the car finally get fixed?
Enjoy.
Thank you. It's been about a month since my surgery, and doctor now says my weight loss is right on track with where it should be after the liquid diet and everything. And he's put me
Put her on a smoothie diet, even juice. Do it.
back on solid foods, which is nice and all, but it's totally different now how I feel about food. It's really weird not having the same appetite, but I kind of love it.
We are in Houston, and we are at an art gallery that is pretty cool, actually.
The problem is with these operations is that the results do not last for these individuals. It's all a celebration initially, early on, but they can't sustain the weight loss. Most of them, the vast majority, I have to get the statistics to show you.
Since the pounds are coming off, I'm feeling better and I'm able to do so much more. Today, me and James are just doing some leisurely stuff out in the world. And we're gonna take in this art installation that we heard about. A month ago, I wouldn't have been able to do this.
This is month 12.
I can't remember the last time I went to a bar and shot some pool. Which one you going for?
I don't know.
Okay, you can see what she's eating something there.
A month ago?
I didn't. I thought we'd still be in Tennessee,
Okay.
but it's been a long time coming, so.
It has. And it's been some bumpy roads, but it's been fun too.
It's like if we were stuck in Tennessee, we wouldn't be out playing pool and.
Well, it looks like she has done quite good, right? She probably lost over 100 or 150 pounds by this point. I'm not sure. I will do a check-in with them later. Maybe at the end of this, like, season 12, check back in, see how they've gone. Maybe it's too soon to do that. But, yeah, wow. I mean, it's great.
How's it feel to be out?
Like, I'm really happy that she's actually getting some relief. The pain from those, like, little tiny feet getting all, like, suffocated down there.
Outside.
To be honest, a little embarrassing. But I'm happy to be with you.
Anyway, that looks like the end of the video. Thanks for tuning in with me. It was fun to watch it together, even though I can't see you. Yeah, just please don't be scared of the carbs. Don't be scared of the sugar. The sugar won't make you fat. The soda won't make you fat, but I don't recommend it because of the other additives and the carbonic acid. It is not a great choice. Have juice instead. It's not going to make you fat. I promise. That's just a cruel joke that has been pushed towards us about carbs. Carbs are life. All right, so check it out and check out my books. I've got these specially signed autographed copies. These are my old ones, but new ones you would be getting. There's a link to those physical books with my autographed signatures. And yeah, I'm going to write a little bit on those books as well. And also check out the ebooks. And that's it. Leave your comments down below. Let me know how you feel. And it's time to have dinner. All right, don't forget to go fruit yourself.